This vlog is very kindly sponsored by Linjer, which is a beautiful Norwegian jewellery brand that I think you would love. Their pieces are the ones that I'm wearing, and I'm going to be speaking more about them later on in the vlog. So in terms of building your own jewellery capsule, because I know it is so easy to get sidetracked, to get magpie syndrome when we're just looking for all different stuff and we end up with jewellery that doesn't really go together. We're not sure what to look for, we're not sure what suits us, we're not sure what's quality and what isn't. I wanted to share the tips that I personally turn to in terms of building a minimalist jewellery capsule. The first one is to know your skin tone. This is so important in terms of any kind of style, whether that be a wearable capsule wardrobe or a jewellery capsule. And the way that you do this is to look at your veins. So you can do it on your arm, on your legs, wherever you can see your veins. Have a look and see what colour they are. They will either be blue or green. You may have a mix of the two, like me. If you have blue veins, this means that your skin tone is cool. And in terms of jewellery, that means that cooler tones like silver and white gold will suit you much more. If you have green veins, you have a warmer skin tone, which means that gold jewellery is your friend. If you have a mix, this is what I have, you will be a neutral skin tone, and that is great news because you can wear both and basically either one will flatter. That's not to say that you can only wear the jewellery that is going to complement your skin tone, but it is good to know the rules, I think, so that then you can decide to break them. The second big tip is to consider your real life. So yes, we would all like to flounce around draped in diamonds like Marilyn Monroe in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, but let's be real. When and where are you actually going to be wearing these jewellery pieces? These are questions that you really need to consider. Dressing for our real lives while still giving ourselves experimentation to have fun and try different things is a really good balanced approach to making sure that the pieces that we own, that we spend our hard-earned money on, actually get worn, that they are versatile, and we love wearing them because they complement the situations that they are designed for. Tip number 3 is less but better. This is the number one tip for any minimalist or slow liver, conscious, intentional shopper. Think about how many pieces of jewellery you actually need and how many pieces you are realistically going to wear over the span of, say, a year. When you focus on buying quality over quantity, it means that you can afford pieces that are going to last much longer and will actually cost you less overall in the long run. Having fewer pieces doesn't mean that you have to spend a lot more on the pieces that you do choose. Given the size of the jewellery market, there are lots of brands available that are providing really beautiful, high quality pieces of jewellery at a very reasonable price. If you are looking for such brands, I cannot recommend Linjer enough. Linjer is a female-founded Norwegian brand, and the word Linjer is Norwegian for lines, which is representative of their very simple, very minimalist designs, which are perfect for a versatile jewellery capsule. Their ethos is to empower women around the world with very beautiful, very classic, luxurious pieces that have been sustainably made and are sold for a fair price. Personally, I have added their chunky gold necklace, their V ring, Nora ring, and their chunky hoop earrings to my jewellery capsule. The first thing that struck me when I opened the new pieces was the quality of them. I was really impressed with how heavy the pieces were, and I love the simplicity of their designs. They are so versatile, so timeless, so classic, so I know that they're going to last a really, really long time. And I love their approach to sustainability. Sustainability is at the core of their brand. They use 100% recycled materials. They use recycled materials in their gold, in their silver, and in their packaging as well. If you want to find out more about Linjer, you can click the link in the description, which I will leave for you. And if there is something that you like during their Mother's Day sale, you can use my code JessicaR25 for 25% off everything. Tip number 4 is to go slow. This is what I personally struggle with when creating anything capsule, wardrobe, jewellery, underwear, whatever. But it is essential. A capsule is never done. This is one of the biggest lessons that I've had to learn. This last year, I have been gnawing at the bit to complete a full jewellery capsule of my dreams, but I've already made that mistake with my capsule wardrobe, so I have refrained and highly recommend you do the same. Try to remember that this is not Pokemon. You don't have to catch them all. Try to enjoy the process and take your time, and the less but better approach should help this happen naturally, unless you have unlimited funds. But there is so much joy to be found in the researching, the contemplation, and the eventual arrival of something that you have put so much thought and intention into. Tip number 5, the last one, is to know your 3 personal style keywords. So your jewelry capsule should be an extension of your wardrobe capsule. If the clothes are the story, think about jewelry as the punctuation. The two must work together to play to their strengths. Knowing what your 3 style keywords are will really help in terms of what to let go of and what to keep, as well as what new pieces to bring in. This is an exercise that I go through in detail in my Simplified Wardrobe ebook, which I will leave a link to in case you want a step-by-step guide of how to build a year-round capsule wardrobe. If you are new to this concept, to give you an example, my current personal style keywords are practical, feminine, and simple. And the idea is that everything in my wardrobe, my jewelry capsule included, reflects these 3 style keywords so that everything complements one another and it makes each piece even more versatile. If you are at the beginning of this journey, try to choose keywords that speak to you personally and express the essence of who you are. I hope those tips were useful for you. I'm really excited about the new additions to my jewelry capsule. I'm going to keep building it very slowly, and I will keep you updated with the pieces that I do add to it. But I really hope those tips help you on your own journey, because they have really helped me along the way. Big thank you to Linjer for sponsoring this vlog. I will leave a link to them in the description. And if there is something that you like, don't forget you can use JessicaR25 for 25% off everything. Let me know in the comments your relationship with jewelry, what you struggle with, if there are any tips that you would add to this, and also what your favorite jewelry pieces are, which pieces have stood the test of time and why.